Well, everybody, I'm sorry about the delay. If you're watching this on YouTube, you have no idea what I'm talking about. If you're watching this on Twitch, you've been sitting in the stream chat for about 20 minutes at a blank screen and no audio, wondering what was going on. That was me talking to myself because I didn't unmute my mic. I've been here the whole time, literally been here the whole time, talking, right? And I walked over to the stream chat because the laptop's not in front of me. And I walked over to the stream chat, and I'm like, gee, what are people talking about? And people are like, where's Phil? Phil's going to walk in and be like, what is everyone talking about in the stream chat when he finally arrives? Like, when he finally arrives, and I looked and my mic was muted. I was like, son of a bitch. What a fail. What an epic fail, everyone. I apologize. That was a big mess up there. Ugh, and I apologize for that snorting. I do have a little bit of my nasal drip going on today. I just had a cold drink, and whenever I have like a real cold drink with carbonation, it like screws with my sinuses. Don't ask me why, but it does. But anyway, yeah, I've been here talking to myself for about 15 minutes, so I'll try to put what I said into a nutshell for you so we can actually get started with the weekend preview. And basically what I was doing was apologizing because I know how hectic, how inconsistent everything has been this past week since I did return to at least attempting at regular streaming. It's very hard to keep to a solid schedule when every day something new is going wrong or some new thing is getting, monkey wrench is getting thrown into my plans. And the good news is that I would say probably right about now I'm about 75% settled into the new place. And what I mean by that is there's still stuff going on. I still have stuff like, for example, I have to go to the DMV, I have to renew my driver's license, I have to register my car for this state instead of Connecticut. I still have medical stuff coming up that I can't do till August 1st, but medical related stuff. My girlfriend has to go get eyeglasses at some point. My equipment, I am completely relearning how to use my equipment because, as you know, I now have a new PC as of Friday. It lets me stream in 1080p and 60 frames per second. At the same time, I have to use a different program to actually do that. So I'm learning this new program, and let me tell you, it's not easy. I am having some difficulties trying to learn this program because it's not as streamlined as XSplit. It's called OBS. A lot of you probably know what it is. Right now I'm juggling too. I'm still using XSplit for this stream right now. This vlog, I'm actually using XSplit. And then on the other hand, I'm using OBS for gameplay. So I'm actually going to be using two programs now instead of one, which is kind of out of control when you really think about it. So I apologize that I've been trying to make promises all start by this time and then I end up being late, or like right now where I was supposed to be doing the pre-stream and you sat here for 15 minutes in silence until I finally realized my fucking mic was muted. This kind of stuff unfortunately is going to happen until I finally get back into a groove where everything's steady and consistent, and right now it's just not, because there's so much change and so much fluctuation and so much potential for things to go wrong. Okay? So I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try, make an honest effort that in the coming weeks, as we get more settled into things, that we don't have these kind of issues. All right? That being said, this week really is a dead week. And I actually had already said this too, and you didn't hear it. But we're in the summer. We're in the dog days of summer. And traditionally in the summer, game developers don't release games, and I end up trying to find filler content. Now, previous years, I had special events planned for the summer, like the Summer of Retro, or the Grand Theft Auto Marathon, or the Mega Man Marathon. This year, I don't have that because I've been so busy with the move, I haven't had a chance to really put my head around anything. In fact, I still have not put up my game release schedule on the wall and updated it so I could go to GameStop and reserve the games for the rest of the year. That's how behind I am here. So I apologize that I didn't plan out anything special for this summer. What I can tell you is that this week in particular, at least there's some good stuff coming up. There's a new game on Steam. There's a beta that people are going to want to see. Ask the King returns this week finally after a longer hiatus there. So lots of fun stuff coming up this week. And I hope that you guys will join me, especially considering that this week, is the first week I'm testing 1080p and 60 frames per second on everything that I do. Absolutely everything that I'm doing is going to be that quality except for vlogs, okay? And I do want to emphasize that. Vlogging like this video, It's not going to be super duper high quality 60 frames per second because let's face it, my webcam can't even do that. The webcam isn't great, but when it comes to gameplay, I'm really working to make that better, okay? Let's take a look. All right, so we have over 400 people on the stream, and you guys can actually hear me now. Take a sip of seltzer water here. All right, everybody. So I said, let's get started. It's about 6 p.m. my time, which means it's about 9 p.m. your time. Just to review, yes, immediately following this week in preview, I'll be switching over, and we're going to be playing some UFC. Now, it's not going to be too much. It'll be a taste, about 90 minutes worth, okay? And, you know, hoping that it's going to go well. 1080p, you'll see a higher frame rate now on the stream because I'm using my new equipment and my new PC, so hopefully it'll look good for you, all right? And then don't worry. I know some people, oh, you're only playing it for 90 minutes. What the hell? Don't worry. We are going to do it again this week because I realize this is the first time me playing the game in weeks, and people want to see me defend the heavyweight title and see how I do. Trust me, I'm going to be rusty as fuck tonight anyway because I haven't played in weeks. I'm not going to remember how to play the damn game. So I'm probably going to drop the freaking title right away anyway, to be honest. Okay. So that is it. Let's end the pre-stream. Let's then get started with the week in preview. You'll have a better idea of what to expect this week. And then we'll switch over and we'll go to UFC. Okay, everybody? All right, thanks for being here tonight, and we will begin momentarily.